What's happening, Shredder Nation? Happy Sunday. Welcome to the official December 2021 Shred launch. My name is Jesse James Jamnik. I have my good friend, Miss Chief Shreducator, Heather Sica-Leonard with us tonight. And we're excited. We're super excited. We're pumped. If you are joining us on the December Shred tomorrow, drop into the comments. Let us know what your goals are. Let us know what it is you're most excited about. If you do not declare them to the universe, it is very, very hard to follow through if you just keep them up in your head. I have learned that the hard way. Definitely not the thing that you want to do. So what's the game plan for tonight? The goal for tonight is we want to give you our best tips and tricks. We want to share with you all of the ways that you have accessible at your fingertips to make sure that you absolutely crush and destroy your goals. So there's a lot of different reasons why people are going to be starting with us. You know, over the last year, thousands of lives have been transformed. People are screaming from the rooftops that they have tried every single thing imaginable under the sun. Nothing has worked like the ER Shred. That's because there's nothing else in existence like the ER Shred. This is not a diet. This is not just a power program. This is not just a health protocol. This is not just utilizing some supplements. This is not just carnivore. This is not just cutting out stuff. This is literally a culmination of all of those things put together. And this whole thing was a creation of literally years of multiple different people's experiences testing and trying and failing at literally everything that's out there. And you know, what we've noticed with the ER Shred is, you know, yeah, you're going to get some health results. Yeah, they're going to be pretty drastic. Yeah, they're going to be nothing like you've ever seen before. But the most amazing, fulfilling thing that we have come to realize with the ER Shred is people are actually loving themselves again. People are having self-respect for themselves again, which is then carrying over into their relationships. It's carrying over into their children. It's carrying over into their confidence in meeting new people and confidence in their work. It is just absolutely freaking amazing what transforming your health can do. And we are on this mission to help everyone that feels like they just don't feel normal every day. Like you should feel amazing every single day. So we're going to start off real quick with Heather, and she's going to share her screen with you. And I want her to take you guys through every resource that you have available at your fingertips. After 20 years of being in this industry, many, many years of coaching, helping myself, helping a lot of people, I've come to realize that one of the most important things that you can possibly have is a support community and resources at your fingertips. It takes the guesswork out, especially with all of the confusing BS information that's out there in the marketplace today. You know, there's so many different things, and we just want to cut through the chase. We want to eliminate all the BS and show you guys exactly what you need and what you have available for you when you come into our free Shredder community at www.ershredders.com. So Heather, you want to go ahead and share your screen?
Let's go for it. You said we have families, right? There we go.
Let's do it. Wait, hold on. I think I have to. There we go. Okay. Yep. Boom. There we go.
All right, okay. My friends. So this is our ER Shred community. I am definitely going back to the home screen, so bear with my computer a second. But this is really where our teaching tools lie to make your life as simple as possible. The first thing you want to do is when you're welcomed into the community, our announcements are now listed as featured. So if you were welcomed in the community, or if you are bringing new people in, you want to go into the featured posts and find our welcome post. Why? Because we're going to bring all of your people right to our guides. The link is posted there. So instead of posting an individual welcome, we have this under featured to welcome your new shredders, to help them find everything. And the biggest thing you need is the guides tab, which is right here at the top of your screen. They're little ovals if you're looking from a device. But you've got guide 1 that's getting you ready to shred. Guide 2 is for when you are in here and you are shredding. I saw a bunch of questions and things coming up today that are answered in the frequently asked questions. So make sure you go through these guides. Guide 1 and 2 should answer everything you need to be ready for your shred. As you're coming into days 9, 10, 11, hit up guide 3, because that's going to get you into maintenance. Yeah. Unless you want to roll right into another shred, which is also a very viable thing. As long as you have 5 days between your cleanses, you can just keep on shredding.
For sure. Heather, can you go up to the top real quick and just show everybody, when you say, when you get started, there's a lot of questions that people have, like, oh my God, can I add this? Can I eat this? What do I buy at the grocery store? Can you just click on something real quick and show people, like, literally, like when we say they have everything, like, boom, right there in guide 1, guys, right in the first one, you can see the list of everything going down. When I say that we took the guesswork out for you guys, I promise you, you don't even have to think. It's all there for you.
Right. So we have this, it's a PDF that you guys can print and keep with you. You don't have to keep everything electronic. If you want to print them out, print them out. They're there for you. The manual is your best friend. That's in guide 1 and the featured posts. This grocery list is another great thing. Of course, my computer wants to be super slow, but if you want ideas on what to eat, oh, I just can't eat steak every day. Well, guess what? We have a whole list of high quality fatty meats that we recommend. There's your eggs, your butter, your salt, snack ideas right there. It's all listed out for you, and you can just go ahead and print these guides to have them for you.
Absolutely. And I just want to touch on the subject real quick too, Heather, while we're there. We'll just bounce back and forth for this short little time. You guys, let me just make it really simple for you. If it's not on there, do yourself a favor. Don't even utilize the energy to be like, well, can I add this or can I add that? The answer is going to be no every single time. And there's also a video that I did that's in the guide. You can go and search for it on why you can't add extra pepper. Why? Actually, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. You can do anything you want. You can do anything you want. Why it's highly recommended that you don't add additional things. You see, one of the major goals of the ER Shred 11-day program is it is the tracks to get you back on track. It is the tracks to get you back on track. So many of us are just doing stuff because you're taking the word of someone else. You're taking the word of a nutritionist. You're taking the word of a dietitian. Congratulations. They did really well. They studied and they passed the test. What's the real life world example? I promise you, everything that you need to satisfy your body nutritionally, cellularly. We've crossed the T's, we've dotted the I's. This is made off of over 40 years of real life experience and failures and using ourselves as human guinea pigs. This has been tried and tested with now literally thousands of different people of all walks of life. Athletic, non-athletic, in your 80s, children. I mean, the proof of concept is there. So I'm just going to explain to you and really not explain, but express to you, don't utilize the energy. Just don't utilize the energy and overcomplicate it. If you follow this, literally, if you follow it to a T, the people that we have seen have the most dramatic results, and the ones that just keep crushing it are the ones that don't overcomplicate the simple. So if it's not there, do yourself a favor. Don't ask to add it. It's 11 days. And I want to just kind of kick you a little bit. That's also part of the reason is we need to learn to have a little bit of discipline. We need to learn to have a little bit of, self-control instead of just, oh, we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this, we'll do this. Well, I just want to ask you, how's that working for you so far?
Right. And I want to point out a couple of things on this page. This is the ER Shred manual. This is right out of the manual because I see, can I have my meal? Can I have for dinner to eat with my family?
Good point.
If you actually read the details, guys, the schedule below is just a recommendation. Adjust to fit your lifestyle. Another note right here, the ER Shred protocol does not restrict calories. When you're hungry, eat a snack. So these details.
Wait, can you say that again?
The ER Shred protocol does not restrict calories. When you are hungry, eat a snack. And it's right here in the schedule, guys. So if you haven't looked at the schedule or the manual recently, please do it again. We added the 10 to 20 minutes of movement as a requirement. So that's now in the schedule. Drinking half your body weight in ounces of water. It's in the schedule. I've broken down the doses of Cleanse for Life right on the schedule because we've had people do, oops, I only did 1 scoop. I want to make sure the directions are clear. Black coffee and amped hydrate on the cleanse days is fine. Black or buttered coffee on shake days. So a lot of times, can I have butter in my coffee? Those questions come up, but we have answered them. So it's important for you to, as I call it, shreducate yourself because the resources are there. And we want to empower you to utilize the resources. And that's why Jesse and I have teamed up for this call. So I can show you where they are because my background is music education. The science and nutrition I get from Jesse, I get it from Susan. I just put it in a system that you guys can follow. That's my purpose here, to try and give you the tools at your fingertips. So everything is there. The guides are organized sequentially to kind of really follow you on your journey as you make the ER Shred a lifestyle. Another big thing that I think people forget about is this magnifying glass, right? The magnifying glass is a huge tool. I'm worried about having butter in my coffee or buttered coffee. How do you make it? Type it in the search bar. There's going to be, I think there's a video from Connie somewhere in here where she showed how to do it, ideas about it, where to put butter. There's all kinds of things in here for you. You just have to be willing to put in the effort because our job is to empower you. So you've got to own it. You have got to commit to it. One more thing, I saw a request for meat meal ideas. If you go into the media tab, right, we have this. We have albums. If you need inspiration, check out the testimonial albums. I know this is New England focused, but I went through the local grocery stores that I have to shop from, and I put together photo grids of recommended shopping brands at those different stores and what to get. So there's little pictures of the different stores that I personally shop at. If any of you have some that you want to put together for us and drop it in there for other regions, that would be a fantastic tool to help us. But we have this whole album of meat meal ideas. So if you were like, I can't just eat a steak with butter every day, which, okay. I mean, I know I personally can eat a ribeye with butter every day without a problem. But there's inspiration, and these are shred approved recipes that have been tried and tested. And when we can
wait, can we just go ahead and just point out, like, look at the meals that you're scrolling by right now.
Yeah.
Like, look at this. You can't sit here and tell me that this is like anything else that you've quote unquote tried before. There is no diet in the world that even comes close to looking like this. Like, this is, again, what Heather's trying to tell you. This is about you empowering yourself, you coming to the realization and having that self-realization that food's the most powerful legal drug on the face of this planet, and every single bite of it that you choose to take literally talks to your body. But for those of you, I'm a very simple person. I'll be honest with you. I eat the same foods all day, every day. I do not get sick of them. People go, do you get sick of that? I'm like, no, I don't get sick of it because I feel awesome every day. I'm satisfied. I'm fulfilled, but I get it. I'm at a different point and I have different goals. We're showing you this because there's so many different variations of things that you can put together, even though that you're limiting the amounts of foods that you're eating, it doesn't stop you from getting creative with how you piece them together. There's no need to get bored. Again, I think simple is better, but
I want to catch you real quick. You said limiting the amounts. We're not limiting the amounts. We're limiting the variety of ingredients, but we're not limiting amounts.
Who said limiting amounts of what?
You said limiting amounts of food. We're not limiting the amounts of food. We are limiting the types of ingredients that we use. But
Okay.
eat till you're full.
Well, if I did say that, then I just vomited diarrhea from my mouth, because I don't think I would ever say that you would limit food, because there is no limit to food. You're
Exactly.
limiting the differences of understanding what's quality and what's not quality, but maybe I messed up. I don't know, whatever. But
I
anyways,
got
if I said that, just ignore that I said that, because that's stupid. And you should never limit high quality nutrition, because high quality nutrition is fueling your body at a cellular level. That is your gas for your tank. That is what helps your body repair, heal. It helps your body come back from all the trash that you've done. Like your body's answer to you smashing health goals, whatever those may be, is literally high quality nutrition. It's the rocket fuel to your engine.
And the last place I want to share with people is, if you are supporting somebody who does not use social media, who is not on Facebook with us, please go to ershred.com, because those guides that I just showed you on the Facebook group are also here. So all those videos that we showed you and the files and everything are available on ershred.com. ershred.com has our guides. It has all those resources. So I'm going to encourage you to share that website with any shredder who is not on social media, so they can also empower themselves along their journey.
For sure. For sure. And I would also highly encourage those of you guys that have been shredding with us, that are in the group, when new people come in and they start, having the little freak out session, I like to call it, where they get all kind of scattered and they're worried and they're not sure where things are because of the years of marketing mind effery that they've been through. I want you to guide them to a guide versus just spilling the answer, because our job is to teach people to fish, not give people a fish. It's the I'm sure you've heard it before. Give somebody a fish, teach somebody to fish, they eat for a lifetime. Give somebody a fish, they eat for that meal. Our job is to teach you to have the understanding and to build off of that, so you have a foundation to continuously take you wherever it is that you want to go. You will smash all the holiday cravings. You will destroy all the temptations. Like, you will have that mindset and that power. That is ultimately what we're looking to get you to, that place right there. And everything that you need, like Heather said, is in those guides. It's on ershred.com. Those guides and that group are literally a saving grace. Like, I don't think that you realize what you have at your fingertips, but I was literally just sharing with Susan Rothman, who can't be on the call with us tonight. And Susan and I are always talking about the mindset, the depth, the correlation that people are having, how people are coming into it. And again, Susan's been in the functional medicine space and nursing for over 40 years, guys. She has never seen anything like this. She's never been a part of anything like this. Her and I ourselves, even after being healthy for so long, are having these realizations and these connections, and we're just like, whoa, like, this is crazy. It's like, you think you know, but when you really connect the dots and you're firing on all cylinders, holy smokes, watch out. Just watch out. But the main trick to this is to have the right mindset. And the mindset coming into this is not necessarily, I need to lose weight. That is the wrong thing to do. That is a diet mentality. What you want to do to come into this is say, okay, I need to have an understanding. My goal is to be healthy. And when I think of being healthy, what I'm thinking of is good quality sleep, good quality focus, recovery, good digestion, good, healthy, naturally glowing skin. Our hair's growing, our nails are growing. There's no weird aches or pains. We're not getting like magical headaches every other week, or, we're not getting the cold. And, if you understood the human body and you studied it in depth and stuff like I have over these years, you would come to the realization that you are amazing. And you are not designed to be sick. You are not designed to hurt. But the problem is that we have so much pollution and poison going into us on a daily basis that we need to kind of get things straight. And that's what the ER Shred can assist you in doing. It can put you on that right track to have that realization. You're going to be the hero to your own story. The ER Shred is just your tracks. It's just that saving thing to be able to help you have that realization. So it's really, really important that you guys come into this with the right mindset. Make sure that you use all the tips and tricks that Heather just taught you. Make sure you use the guides. Keep it simple. Just keep it simple, right? I mean, that's the easiest way.
And use the energy of the community. That's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Well, we know that sometimes those first 5 days or so can be hard.
Yeah.
Because it's a detox process for a lot of people that are coming to us. But that's where the community energy is here to uplift you and help you trudge through it.
For sure. You know, and speaking on that, Heather, you know, I read an article that I shared with Susan and it absolutely blew my mind. Do you know that companies like Weight Watchers and that Noom program, have you heard of that Noom program? They literally hired psychiatrists and stuff. And I just read a thing where they're worth $400 million. And they don't, you know, what they do is they basically sell you a $60 a month subscription and they tell you that you can eat anything that you want to eat. And they'll just tell you how to make simple transformations. And they're selling you on the fact of holistic ways. And they know that the world is changing. Listen to me, friends. Listen to me real close, okay? They are run by two major stock holding companies. The bottom line is what they really care about is dollars. They care about dollars, right? They project that by 2026, that industry is going to be worth something like $76 billion. So these companies are not they're not trying to be your friend. They're not necessarily giving anything. The power of this group is something that takes that knowledge and takes that experience, I think, in my opinion, and literally magnifies it by like 100 times, because you're going to get real life people that have actually gone through this process. You're not going to get somebody who just studied and memorized the book and made it work for them. You're going to get people who have made it work for them, their family. They have helped other people. They've supported other people. It's a family environment. And it's for free. It's for freaking free. You're getting all of this, you know, and it's just absolutely mind blowing to me. I think sometimes people don't understand what it is that they're actually getting. So please, please, please do not overlook the power of this community. Understand that there are people paying hundreds of dollars to have what you're going to have, but you get 10 times better from real life people just like you and I, not health coaches, not some person trying to take an authority figure, just somebody who's had a real life experience and wants to help you feel euphoric every single day. That is one of the major, major differences.
Absolutely. So just commit to yourselves, show up to our community, crush your 11 days, reach out when you need our support, reach back and support others. If this is not your first go around, you remember who supported you. Go ahead and give it right back to the community, because that's what we do and that's how we shred forward.
Boom. That's it. All right, guys, listen, we hope this brought you some value. We just wanted to give you a basic little, you know, get you a little motivated up, get you a little fired up. Make sure that you tag some teammates that you know that are starting. Please, please, please. The only way that you can fail is if you get in your own way. Show up to the group every single day. Get involved. I understand you're busy. I understand life is there. Stop making excuses and just get the shit done for the sole purpose that you deserve it. That you deserve it. So thanks so much for your time, Heather. We appreciate you. Guys, make sure that you show up into the group. We'll catch you this Tuesday for the Shred Your Body call, Wednesday for Shred Your Testimonial, and Thursday for our Share the Shred call. Have an awesome night. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.